Welcome everybody to what he said in this edition with Kevin Walker. Of course, I am Kevin Walker, the ugliest dude on the screen tonight. I got two beautiful queens with us here tonight, joining us again this week for some good grown folks conversation. We're gonna have some good conversation like we did last week. So I got in the middle here Miss Tough Cat. What's going
Hello.
on, Miss Cat?
Hey.
We got on the far end over there, my right, your left. Miss Sonia Washington. Auntie, what's up, Auntie?
Hello. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing this evening?
Hey, we just waiting on that. What's that? Beverages. What's gonna be the name of your show?
Chatting with your auntie.
Chatting with your auntie. God damn, I can't wait. I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait. I can't wait. Hey,
Mm-hmm. We
listen.
almost there.
When I come in studio, don't put no jacket on. I
I,
want you
I
to look
won't.
like you did.
Cut.
I'm gonna give you the red carpet VIP treatment.
Oh, okay, okay.
Look, tough
We don't
cat.
sell tickets for that.
Do I
Right.
get the red? Do I get the red light special?
That's across the hallway. I got the red lights over there in the cavitation room.
That is. That's all I want. How y'all doing tonight, man? Y'all had a good week.
Yeah, not bad.
Good,
The
good,
week
good.
was
So
weakened.
yeah, for real. So I got a couple of announcements before we get going that people hit me up and asked me if I wouldn't mind adding to the show. One of them is unfortunately about the demise of a fellow Sterling Raider, Scotty Loring. Cliff Jackson and Ron Love are trying to put together a little drive for him, not to help his family bury him. Fortunately, he was smart enough for that to be financially taken care of. But he just wanted to do a little something from the people to the family after everything is over to kind of help with the grandkids. From what I understand, he was helping to raise. So that's going to be this Friday at Crestmont Park. That's 5200 Zelinsky. That's going to be immediately following the service, sort of as a repass. I will post more information about that immediately following the show on my page. And I'll tag Cliff and Run and both of you ladies on there so people can get the information off of your page as well. So I definitely will post that once we're done tonight. Also, Cedric Davenport. I don't know if y'all familiar with Sonya. You probably know who Cedric Davenport is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cedric Davenport is having a cleat. He's collecting cleats, football cleats, for unfortunate financial deficit families that having issues with, paying for registration, helmets, shoulder pads for young kids who want to play sports.
Really?
Looks like football. So Cedric Davenport from May the 6th through the 29th of June will be collecting football cleats. If you want to donate, you can go to his shop. It's at 6512 Belford. That's Cedric Davenport shop. That's 6512 Belford. And donate those cleats. Again, he sent a flyer to all the fellas. So he didn't ask me to do this, but I'm going to repost that flyer for him and tag both of you again on your page for people who might want to donate to help underprivileged kids with some football cleats.
Okay, I'm gonna hit Cedric up, or if he on here, hit me up. I have some cleats.
Okay.
I resell, and I have a bag of cleats. I'm not sure the sizes, but it's probably 8 or 10 pairs, and he can have them.
That's a blessing.
Cool, cool. Okay, so
All right.
look, I know y'all some high class, sophisticated ladies, so y'all might not be able to relate to this, but this ain't one of the topics for tonight. But I always see these topics trending, so I just wanted to run it by both of y'all. So what happens when you get that man in the bed that's a freaky, freaky deek, and you enjoying him because he enjoying you, so that makes you enjoy him. But then he wants you to stick your finger in his ass. He wants you to, hey, he wants you to check his prostate, tough cat. He wants you to check his prostate. So when you get that man, or let me ask you a question, what's a little too freaky? Hey, look, now you crossed the line with that. I'm not going to be doing this on the regular. You might have got him that one time, but what's a little too freaky? I'm gonna start with you.
First of all, these fingers, these hands that I have to eat with, they're not going in anybody's anus, okay? Now, I had a situation when I was 21 years old,
Mm.
and it scarred me. And it took like 5 years for me to be able to tell this story and not cry. Because every time I would try to tell a story to somebody, it would bring me to tears. I'm sexually engaged with this young man.
Mm-hmm.
He leans over towards the end table and he grabs the casing of a Garcia Vega. I don't know if you remember what this is, but it's like the little plastic container that the cigars come in.
Mm-hmm.
This man then turns around. He gets on all fours. So now, me and his booty like this. I'm looking at the booty looking at me. I'm in a state of confusion at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying there. My legs open, but the math ain't nothing. Okay, so he turns around and he looks me in my eyes and he hands me the Garcia Vega. And he says, "Stick this in my Pussy."
What? What? What?
Hold on, hold
Y'all,
on, whoa, hold
Wait.
on.
Wait a
Did
minute.
he want you to insert that into yourself, saying
no,
you
him,
had hit?
no. He
In his
wanted me.
PUSSY? In his
He wanted me,
PUSSY.
listen, he wanted me to insert it in his anus, but he called his anus his vagina.
Uh, uh,
The
uh.
scary part about this man, this was back in the day. He had gold teeth. He wore starchy jeans. He wore a starter jacket. You would have thought this nigga was straight as an arrow. When he did that to me, yeah, I wish I had something to demonstrate. So here I am. I did it unwillingly. I was like this. I'm just like, I don't even know, like, at this point, how far I'm supposed to go,
What?
how many times.
Oh,
But every time I'm doing this, tears just rolling down my. That was
I'm a drink to
devastating.
that.
But it's because
Yeah.
back then, homosexuality and bisexual, like, it wasn't as acceptable as it is now. But I'm not doing nothing to no man's butthole. After that, that was the only butt I ever played. Nah, that was it for me. That so to answer your question in this day and age, that's why I draw the line. Me sticking something in your butt, a finger, a toy. I've heard some of my female friends say they use toys on they dude in their anus. But let me tell you, the minute their relationship go bad or the minute they break up, they gonna be talking about them niggas. He gonna be out of 50,000 punks and all type of names. So you gotta be like locked in with somebody to feel even safe enough to do that, to even ask the person that, you know. And long story short, that guy ended up being, he came all the way out the closet later on, but oh Jesus, that was too much. Okay.
Sonya, so when that man roll over after trying to pipe you, trying to blow your back out, Sonya, he trying to blow your back out, auntie. Then he roll over and ask you to blow his back out. What do you say? What do you do? Do you do it? Tell her, come on, let's talk about it now. If you ain't got your
You
nails
know,
done, you ain't even got your nails done yet. Do you do it?
listen, let me get my gloves.
Okay.
Keep it 1,000. You gotta do it once. I did it once. You gotta do it
Listen,
once.
listen. Now I'm just saying. Listen, you know what I said last week? Never say never.
You
You
did?
know, hey, it's not ideal. And now if you ask me to do that, I'm gonna be concerned. I mean, I ain't saying I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, what's going on? What we doing here? Where are we? You know? So, because that's a lot. Because and when I'm not here, who's doing it?
Because if I do that, we go together real bad, right?
I don't know if we go together. I don't want to go with you. I'm
So,
scared. I'm scared you're gonna be sneaking, looking for a finger.
so before we jump into these topics for tonight, Nicole brought up an interesting angle that I was going to take because I know both of you watched the video that I posted of the lady talking about the 11 toxic traits of a female, and one of them was exactly what she just mentioned. A woman who runs to social media at the end of a situation with a man to bash him. Why is it that when relationships go awry, and I don't really see it from a lot of men. I'm not saying that men don't do it, ladies, don't get me wrong. But why is it that women run to social media for you to be a little dick nigga and this, that, and the other, and you broke? And why do women do that after the relationship has ended or because it ended a way that she wasn't proud of or pleased with? Why? I'm going to start with you on this one, Sonya.
That's not my thing. I let bygones be bygones. Or
But I'm sure you've seen it though.
yeah, I've seen it. I see it a lot. I see it, and I wonder the same thing because it's somebody that I follow. I know a person, and they broken up, and they every week it's something. It's something. I think that one thing is they're not over the relationship. You know, and maybe it didn't end the way they wanted it to end. So, you know the saying, I know it's cliche, we put other people down to make ourselves look good.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's, if I say this about him, and then on this one particular person, it's like they friends, and not one of her friends is a real friend. Cause she's like, girl, get off of here. Get your business off here. Cause
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
commented, she put something on Facebook, well, he this and that. And so somebody was like, well, why you this? And so she was like, ain't nobody talking to you. You don't have nothing to do with this. Yeah, it's on social media. You
yeah,
talking to everybody,
yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
everybody,
Everybody.
You're
everybody.
right. You're right.
So, we really have to take as a people a more adult approach to the situation. And sometimes listen, oh Lord, we get pushed to the left. We begin, because you drive off and then when you go back, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, social media, I don't do too much on social media. Social media is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
I,
And
I
that's
run
how it
straight to
should
the
be.
Yeah, it's for entertainment. Nothing on social media is really depicting my life. The pictures, hey, but other than that, but it's amazing how a lot of people post what's going on in their lives on social media.
Yeah.
And another thing, what really gets me is the comments. Because I gotta go to the comments. Like, especially on like entertainers. I know y'all probably didn't seen it. The whole thing with Keisha Cole, Huncho, and this Gloss doll.
He
It's like
cheated.
I have I don't read my own damn comments, so
He cheated. He cheated on Keisha. He was with Keisha, and 5 days later, he was with the other chick. That's what he did.
well, listen. Somebody said, and I'm with Keisha. What are you 24? Is she 40 or something like that? Because
I
he's
have
young.
I have
He young. Have fun, Keisha. Shit.
yeah.
Do you?
So
Go
And
and let him
cash
yeah,
blow your
and,
back out.
and
Okay, so
listen, Cash doll so shame for her for coming on there and saying something. Anyway.
Nicole,
I have.
why is it, Nicole, that women run to social media to bash? Why? Why social media?
So number one, I must admit, I once was a basher
Mm.
years ago. So and I haven't done it since then. It was the father of my child, and the older lady. She got on there. She said, first of all, you're letting everybody know what you accepted. Take your L in silence, number one. Number two, she said, you making yourself look bad because at the end of the day, whatever's wrong with him or whatever he did, if you accepted him, you got to take accountability. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the penis be small when y'all together. It be the same small when y'all break up. Why are we discussing it? Now, I will say this. Most of the time, y'all, I lost power in my truck. Most of the time, people that do that, they're doing that from a hurt place. Because it's
Mhm.
more so like, I took you when you was broke. I took that little penis. I loved you. And then you have the audacity to do what you did to me. So a lot of time it's like the cliche, hurt people hurt people. There's
Yeah.
bad that people use media for a platform because it's like a safe place to say what you want to say. And if somebody say something you don't like, you could delete them, you could block them. Like it's your playing field. So I can't tell you more so why they do it other than the fact that they hurt. Or
Mhm.
they're trying to say the world and give a public service announcement and let the rest of the women know that nigga ain't about you. They
Yeah,
trying to
but
say the world.
now let me say this. Let me break the bro code a little bit to the ladies. So, ladies, when you go on social media after dealing with a man for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, however long you dealt with him, and now you want to bash him, you can say whatever you want to say at the end of the day. But if Sonya want to give me some pussy, let's be real, Sonya gonna give me some. If Nicole want to give me some, she gonna get. So you bashing me on social media ain't gonna make them not sleep with me. Ain't gonna make them not want to see. Seeing, okay, let me see what he about. He seemed like a cool dude to me because a grown woman is gonna say, well, he ain't done nothing to me, and me and her ain't no sister code from us. We don't have
I'm
a
not
Or
sister
the
code
same.
because that ain't my
and
sister.
and because she bashing, it might pique the curiosity.
That's my
Like, girl,
point
what
right
he do to
there.
you? What he
Right there.
hurt you with?
Mm.
So
Right.
if I got you on social media bashing me, I clearly got you in your feelings.
Mhm.
See, that's the part that's not totally planned and thought all the way out. Because if you take the time to type into your phone or your computer about me, then I clearly got you right where I want you in your feelings.
Because baby, I'm trying
Mhm.
to figure out if the wee wee was little and you stayed, what other good qualities did he have?
Clearly. He was not only blowing the back out, if he wasn't blowing it out, he probably was licking it out. You got just gotta know where to touch when you're in there too. I'm just saying.
I mean, maybe they just, even if he had all of that, and even if his Pee Wee was little, maybe she just loved it in him.
Loved it.
True.
I once was in love with a man that had a vagina.
Oh.
We was bumping coochies.
Yeah, your ass is stupid.
I'm serious, y'all. And when he cheated, you know what I said to him? I said, the nerve of you to cheat. You ain't even got enough dick for me. Then we was arguing. We was arguing, and I said, and that's why your dick little. Y'all know what he said? He said,
What?
and so it's been little all my
Right.
life. He
He
said,
know.
so this
He
grown
know
man,
it's
he said,
little.
so it's been little all my
He should have said, "Oh, if that's the case, you must like Tic Tacs because you was taking all the flavor from it."
It wasn't hard.
So
No bigger than sucking a thumb.
so let's
So
talk about
now you bashing.
yeah,
Oh,
exactly,
sorry.
exactly.
See how y'all bring me back to my old self? I've been delivered. I said I used to be.
Delivered. I'm not gay no more. So look, since we're on relationships and we're talking relationships, these topics tonight, all my topics came from Nicole, Miss Tough Cat. These
You
are
weren't
all of her
supposed to
topics.
tell them.
Oh,
You
I'm
was not
sorry.
supposed to tell them.
Too
Oh,
late.
so let me ask y'all this. Why is it, and I'm sure every woman has done it, why is it that people are faithful to a married person? Why is it? why do women? I'm gonna go with women because I've never dated a man, so I can't tell you why men do what they do from the perspective of dating, other than something that I've done. I've never dated a man, so I can ask y'all this: why
What?
is it that women, and I've been married. I've cheated in my marriage. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm holier than thou. I can be honest and tell the truth. But why
But what?
is it, ladies? Why is it that women who are side pieces are faithful to the married man? Why are they faithful to the married
What?
man?
What? Pause. You can answer that question. Have you ever been with Have you ever been a side chick to a married woman?
I've never dated a married woman, never, and I really
Okay,
won't
cause
now. Yeah, I really won't now.
okay, because that's what I'm saying. Like the question was not gender specific because it goes both ways. Like I got a friend and he say he love sleeping with married women. He say because it's little responsibility. He ain't got to pay for this, he ain't got to pay for that. When they hook up, it's strictly about sex and they going on about their business. So I just want to say publicly, that's just not a gender specific question.
No, it's
But
definitely not. And I got a homeboy, just speaking on that real quick, I got a homeboy who told me the exact same thing. I don't want to call his name because he cool with a bunch of married women. I don't want these husbands thinking he's stabbing their wife. But yeah, he told me the exact same thing. He's gonna watch this. So I don't want to call his name and throw him under the bus. But
not for nothing. I think it's unfair. I think it's rude and it's selfish for a married man to try to put any restrictions on the side piece. Because number one, you mean to tell me you and your wife using condoms? No. You mean to tell me you married and y'all not sleeping together? No. So you want me to keep this coochie sanctified and filled and untampered with when you get the joys of doing what you want to do at home with your wife? I think that's insane. But you got to ask this question, right? Are you even being faithful to the married man, or do you just yourself choose not to sleep around? Because some people just don't like to sleep around. They don't like multiple partners. But in my head, if you sleeping with this married man and y'all not using protection, you gotta know you smashing his wife. And what I tell every married man, nigga, you cheating. You think your wife ain't? Some people just think like they're the only ones cheating, or they got the cheating game down so good that it can never happen to them. So that's the light I want to shine on that situation. Like you're making yourself open to a lot of STDs possibilities. Even if you still have a cycle and you can get pregnant and you having sex with this married man and y'all ain't using no protection, then you pregnant now, then you looking stupid because he probably not gonna leave his wife. It's just too many variables and all that. That's
yeah, I
why
agree.
I'd rather take my chances with a single man that could possibly dog me out, because you're in a lose-lose situation with a married man. You just ain't, if you want to get biblical, you ain't gonna never win because God ain't gonna bless that mess. If you want to get street, you ain't gonna never win because if she find out she coming for you, if he get busted, she may take everything, then he might have to come live with you. It's just too much foolishness. I don't want no parts of it.
Sonya,
What you got to say, Auntie?
um,
Sonya looked like she was chomping at the bit.
I mean, I know somebody. I know a few people. That's all they want to date is married men. That's not my thing. You know. And I don't. And it's like, well, okay, well he don't do this, he don't do that, and then when she's telling me the conversations that they're having, he's talking to her about his wife. Y'all sitting up having conversations about his wife.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I'm like, hey, friend, hello, you
Hello, hello.
you the lady on the sofa right now. He using you to so he could try to see what you would do in the situation with him and his wife. He really trying to figure it out. He ain't going nowhere. Call me when you divorced.
Yeah.
When you got your divorce papers, call me then. And the thing about it with a married man, and you do have some married men, because I had this one approach me, well, I can do this and I can do that. Well, you wrong. Because guess what? You knew you were married when you stepped in me. You should have came with it in your hand. Don't tell me what you're
Okay.
gonna do.
Okay.
Don't tell me. I mean, I'm just saying.
Cash on delivery, COD, baby. Pay
You
me,
look.
don't play me. Pay
You've
me,
been
don't play
watching,
me.
but I'm just saying, if you've been watching and you like, yeah, you know what? On one day I'm a step, and I'm married, and I got all these issues. But you want to come and tell me, well, if we hook up or when we do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Wrong. You should have came with it. But
Hey,
I don't want nobody man. I don't want nobody's husband.
I can tell you this: you take that jacket off, I'm gonna bring my COD.
Cash
I'm,
on delivery, baby.
I'm gonna bring my COD. So let's read some of these comments, man. So Jessica Garner just said, yes, that's what the married men do. They talk about the wife. He's not necessarily using her. Hell,
Mhm.
she using him also.
They can't leave.
Randy Kelly said, where's the respect on both sides for both parties? Like, what about the respect that the husband should have for the wife and the wife should have for the husband? Where's the respect? So let me do say this, Nicole, because you did bring something to light for me. I've never I've never dated a married woman, but I've been a married man who stepped outside my situation with my wife. Why? Because I could, because it was available. I know that don't make sense. I know that ain't no reason, but
Wait,
shit,
you
I mean, I
said
can
you
only.
could. You said you could. Available is one thing, but you could. What do you mean by you could?
I mean, just because I had the availability, the time. I mean,
Okay,
nothing
you
was
had
being
No,
time.
monitored.
not only that, I do want to say this. If enough women had those type of morals and values to shut it down before it even happened, but nowadays it's so many women. I'm not gonna even say they have low self-esteem, low standards. They don't even believe that they can be in a good, healthy relationship themselves. So they mind fuck themselves. And I'm sorry, I don't cuss on social media. That's how passionate I got. But they tell themselves that they like being with somebody that belong to other people because of this and that. But I think it's a yearning for everybody want their own person. So as far as that person, speaking of respect, when married men do approach me and they talking to me, what I hear is some of them not being respected at home by their wives. They're not being given things by their wives. They working 12-hour shifts. They coming home to Cheetos and a sandwich. It's like a lot of aspects are missing. Now, I will say this, that is not a green flag to cheat. But when men talk to me about what they missing in their relationship, I always say this. Did you tell your wife that? Do your wife know you feel that way? Have you tried to be like, because to me, I think that's the dumbest thing in the world is to have a problem with somebody and they not know what the problem is. You can't
Mm,
assume that they
that's
know what the
true.
problem is because you don't know how they were raised. You don't know what type of mama they had. You don't know what type of daddy they had. So maybe what you think is common sense and what you think is normal is not common sense and it's not normal for them. So if I'm dating a person or dealing with a person, I am queen of I don't like this. You did this. You said you was gonna call me back. You didn't call me back. I haven't seen you in 3 days. We haven't had sex in 47
We
days. Like
broke up.
I'm telling you what the problems are. So when it come to an end, you will never be able to say, Tough Cat didn't try. Tough Cat didn't tell me. Tough Cat didn't give me a chance to fix it. So that's my only pet peeve with everybody, relationship wise, friendship wise. Let people know what's the problem. Now, if you tell them
Yeah.
the problem, they ain't fixing it, then oh Lord, next podcast.
I mean, how long we keep telling people the problem? I mean, damn, you 63. You don't know,
You're the
And
problem,
look,
Bessie.
I am. I probably am the problem. I probably am. But listen, I think we talked about this. I told y'all about somebody that probably was listening, and I expressed to them, listen. I don't do text conversations. You keep texting me. Stop texting me to ask me, do I want? Guess what? So I thought I blocked him. I didn't. I got a text message today, and it said, "Now you you want to go out with me so badly. You can't. You don't have no respect for yourself, and you don't respect me because I already told you. Text is not what I want to do. I want to hear your voice. I need your voice. First of all, you got to get your voice in my head.
Mm, mm.
Your voice needs to play in my head.
Hold on. Stop right there for a minute. Stop right there. Because that resonated with me. Because I had a woman just recently tell me, man, it's your conversation, it's your voice that like do it for me, that get me going, that get my juices flowing. Like I never, but as a man, like,
y'all don't, listen, and that's I got several subjects for chatting with your auntie, and that's on there because I saw somebody post that somebody pussy wasn't wet. Well, shit, just because your dick hard don't mean her pussy wet. Come on now. Let's talk grown up.
You better warm that thing up.
I mean, listen, every car needs to be warmed up. Every car. Bentley, Maserati, Mercedes. Because if you jump in one of those foreigns too soon and take off, it might do something.
No, I got a perfect example while I'm sitting in the car. Everybody got a push start. Y'all see that? I pushed it. But until I step on the gas, we ain't going no damn way. So it's more to it than that, baby.
So getting back to the married man, yeah, I mean, you know what I told my friend? I said, listen, it's been 4 months. He keep telling you he leaving. He ain't leaving. Did he leave yet? No. Okay. Why you and then she had a dude that was 10 toes down for her. And I kept telling her, you're gonna keep playing him and he's gonna be gone. Guess what? She over there running behind the married man because his truck bigger than this truck. Not necessarily, but I'm just saying. Whatever the situation was, she thought the grass was green over here with the married man. When you got a single man that's doing what he can, when he can, how he can, and when he can't, he supplements some other kind of way. And you over here chasing a married man who ain't never leaving his wife. He ain't going nowhere.
So Corey Haywood said, hold on, these comments rolling in so hot in here. Corey said, oh my God, hold on, y'all. They rolling in so fast, I can't even read them fast enough. So Jessica just said, I agree. Communication is the key. Being married over the wares you get comfortable over the years, you get comfortable and stop dating. That's true. You do get comfortable and stop dating,
and
you stop communicating. You stop you stop sexing each other. There's no spices in the relationship over the course of time. Wives start looking like the homie.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I just told my homegirl, her man worked with her husband. He's offshore. So he's gone anytime, sometime from 2 weeks to 2 months. And when he come home, she ain't got no bra on. She ain't washed her face. Her hair wrapped up in a towel. She Hispanic. I'm like, you think that man been gone 2 months and he want to see you looking like that?
Yeah.
Get it together.
And look, she ain't worked in 6 months, so she didn't put on 40 pounds. I mean, come on. I'm just saying, you got to do what you got to do to keep your man happy. I'm a caterer. I said that last week. Yeah. I aim to please. I want to please my man. You know, shit, you might come home. I'm going to have dinner on the table doing a headstand, the plate in my hand, if that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be reciprocated.
I just need you to take that jacket off. I mean,
You see, I'm up to the neck.
Hey, hold on, Nicole. You see, she done zipped that motherfucker all the way up.
Look, I'm over here like,
Checking your shit.
I tell you.
So let's move on to our next one. Because I saw somebody just commented back here. I want to say it was Randy Kelly. Randy said, "Stop wasting time with people that don't meet your criteria."
Period.
Right. I put a topic like that.
Ooh,
Let's talk about it.
That's why I was finna go there now. Why date someone who has different, basically, end goals? Y'all don't have the same criteria requirements in a relationship. Y'all ain't looking for the same thing. Why are we wasting our time with people who we are not equally yoked with? Basically, is what she's asking. So why are we doing that, Nicole?
So the
So
first
hold on,
thing
let me say this to both of y'all. Because y'all have exclusively said y'all have done nothing but dated men and loved men to death. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. Are we as men that weak-minded for a good bow job or for what we think is good cuckoo that we fall for anything and we lose all of our moral fortitude when it comes to a nice, sexy woman? Are we that really weak as men that we don't hold our values tight? Because I know right now at 55, I can honestly say the shit I fell for at 25 and 35 is like bullshit to me now. Bullshit to me. So here's what I would challenge any woman to question about herself. So if you always been the cutest, the finest, the best hustler, you always kept money in your pockets, but why is it that you couldn't keep a man? It's because the other shit. Hold on, let me finish, and y'all can tear my ass up after this. Because the other shit, Nicole, that come along with y'all ass ain't worth a nigga's peace. You ain't worth me putting up with because you don't take my piece for value like I take my piece for value. I don't care how good your coochie is. I need my piece. When I come home and close my door and feed my dogs and play with my dogs, that's a good day for me now because I'm at the crib and I can chill. I can kick my feet up on the couch, on the coffee table that I pay for. I can turn on the streaming TV that I pay for and just relax and do me. I don't need your toxic ass situation in my ear once I make it home because hear me out. I've had enough of that wherever I just come from. I done had enough toxicity in my life at work. I done had enough bullshit driving home with motherfuckers cutting me off that don't know how to drive. So when I reach my place of peace, I just want to be at peace. Am I asking too much to be at peace? Am I asking too much?
No, and you should be at peace.
First of all, who did it? Because you need a hug. God damn it. Where's she at? Whoever did it, leave Mr. Walker alone. Okay. You had like 7 questions and I don't know where to start. Okay, number one, the first thing we were talking about is why do people deal with people and they know they not what they want. So say for example, dudes in my inbox, we get 3 sentences. Hey, how you doing? Do you want kids? No. If I want kids, we don't need to go no further because you have already told me you don't want kids. Next dude, hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? You married? No. You ever been married? No. You want to get married? No. I want to get married. So why am I going to go any further and invest my time with this person that has told me they don't want to get married? You know why? Because we think we can change people. We think, oh, if I do this and do that, I'll win them over. That don't be working, man. When a person tell you what it is, you better believe that's what it is. And a lot of times people think that they got this magic wand that they finna wave over people and it's gonna make it all right. That's not gonna happen. Now, as far as you saying, is your peace worth it? What is the woman doing that's taking away your peace? We throw around this word toxic all day long. I think toxic is overly used at this point. Number one, everybody toxic. Now it's toxic. The word last year was narcissist. Like we take words and go all over with them. But my question to you is, what is it that is taking away your peace? Because if you did a 12-hour work day and you come home and I cook and I'm nice to you, and you know, where's your peace being taken at? Because sometimes it's not your peace being taken. A man don't want accountability. Like because if you're doing something wrong and I address you, am I taking your peace? Because now you want to say I'm nagging. Am I nagging, or I'm just telling you where you fell short? Because it's a thin line between I told you once and I overly tell you and I keep harping over it. That's not nagging. Just like if I ask you once, that's not begging. But if I keep asking, say, please, 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 now I'm begging. So I think as humans, we have to be very careful with our word choice. We have to mean what we say. We have to say what we mean. And you have to let me know, what do you consider in peace? Because your peace may not be another nigga peace. Another nigga peace may be the fact that he's coming home to me cooking because the other woman he was with didn't cook, or that I washed his clothes. Some men do their own laundry. Some men cook for themselves. So you gotta know what that man considers peace and what, it needs to be a conversation. People don't like to have what I call uncomfortable conversations. Uncomfortable conversations is the booger that's hanging out your nose that everybody will talk to you and see it hanging out, but it takes that one real person to say, hey, you got a booger in your nose. Because the person who got the booger already embarrassed. Like, damn. So that's my answer to that question. I don't know.
Go ahead, Sonya. I see you chomping at the bit.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see. Wait, go back.
This is how it said so much.
I know. Okay,
Where
wait.
you want me to rewind to? All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this, and Sonya, I'll let you come in after me. And I'm not saying necessarily in my situation, but I can guarantee you, ladies, I can guarantee you so many men would ditto everything that I'm saying right now. And Nicole, you brought up a great point. What is peace? For me,
Right.
I'm a very simple man. I'll accept a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if that's what you prepare for me, simply because I'm appreciative of the fact that you did something, because you don't have to do nothing for me. And what I do realize, because my grandmother and my mom used to tell me all the time, people don't have to do shit for you, and they will show you by their actions. So the fact that you do something for me, I'm very appreciative as a person. So for
Okay,
me,
'cause
what's
baby,
peace? For me, what's peace? Peace is just us holding some form of a conversation, like you talk about communication. The one thing about me is that, unlike most other men, I'm a communicator. I will communicate what I want, what I like, what I'd like to see. I can answer your questions to a T. I can tell you that. I'm not a hard person to please at all. I just think at a
Says
certain
you.
age, that's me. Yeah, I'm talking about me, son. I'm just
I know.
saying me.
he an alien.
You're saying you're not a hard person to please. You're not
Says
trying to
me.
please
I got
yourself.
you. I got you.
We
I got you.
need
I
to
got
ask the woman that's dealing with you if you're a hard person to please.
Well,
you.
I
Really?
think too. Okay, well, you finish, Kevin. Because
Yeah, I'm finished. I'm
about
finished.
this piece, I'm gonna tell you the main thing: communication. Communication is very important in any relationship. If y'all sport fucking, if y'all looking to get married, if you dating, if you whatever it is, communication. Whoever said it, communication rules the nation. I think that if you having a bad day on your way home, you might want to text or call and say it's been a rough day. That way, you're letting your partner know already. You coming in the door hot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
way, they can. This is if two people are intertwined. If people feeling each other. If you're trying to make it work, you letting your partner know I'm coming in hot. So either and your partner know you. They gonna check your temperature by how you say it. How hot are you? They gonna either move to the left when you walk in the door, or run your bath water, or turn the shower on. They gonna do some things. They gonna figure out the love language so they can, when you get in, you bring the temperature down a little bit. Let you know that was over there. Over here is paradise, boo boo.
That's what Sonya gonna do.
That's what I'm
You're
gonna do.
you've got that feminine energy to make that happen for your man when he on his way in. Every woman don't have that feminine energy to be a comforter. You're a
Well,
comforter.
I am, and but these are but these are communication, because he needs to be able to communicate to her some kind of way what he need without saying he need it. You know what I'm saying? We have to be
And
able.
I agree. I
People
agree.
people have to be able to read each other. If we've been in this thing 4 years, I know you. Trust me. I know. You know what? Because I'm down with you. I know you better than you know yourself by now.
Ooh,
Girl, don't be leaning to that camera like that.
Because I
I,
studied you.
I got a question. Well, I got a statement. So you use that word femininity. I can't speak for others, but I can speak for myself. I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of taking the trash out. I'm just tired. I don't want to be a nigga no more. I'm tired. I don't want to be tough, but society will have the African American woman in a position where she has no choice but to be that way, especially if she's a single mother. So it's crazy when I hear some men say they can't find anybody to be submissive.
Hey, let
I
me tell you
love my
something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you bring your feminine ass home, come on, sit on this couch and let me rub your feet. Now, I'm not gonna wait on you to get out the shower and all that. Just sit down and relax. We'll eat when we eat. We'll worry about that later. We'll worry about the kids later. Hey, y'all take y'all ass in the room and do y'all homework or play the game. Me and Mama finna chop it up right quick. So I want to take a
Sometimes you
load.
need it just like that. As soon as you walk
Yes,
in the door. That's what I'm
I
talking
want
about.
to take a.
That
I
communication.
want to be the man, the masculine energy in my home. I'm gonna set the climate in my house for what it's gonna be. Because as I'm talking to you on the way, like Sonya just said, I'm going to realize in conversation that you've gone through something today. So have a seat.
Right.
Thank
Let me
you.
rub your feet. Let me, or sit behind me. Like, okay, so the perfect situation is to set your gal down behind you, lean back on her spot that's at the base of your back, wrap her legs around you to you at the same time. So now everybody's getting some comfort all in one.
Yes.
Everybody getting
Sign
something
me
out the
up.
deal.
Sign me up,
Commu-
coach.
communication.
Yes, yes.
Communication.
All I'm saying as the
That
man,
that's
I'm gonna set my climate. I'm gonna
that's
set
two
my climate.
that's two people who want to see each other happy.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what that is. And that's the problem in relationships is people don't communicate. If I cook, baby, you like the food, it was too salty. Okay, next time I'm gonna lighten up on the salt. But instead of him telling me, oh yeah, it was good. So every time I cook, I use the same old seasoning. And every
His
week
blood
that
pressure.
that shit salty. But he don't want to tell me it's salty, but he gonna tell his homeboy, tell me so I can fix
Why?
that shit.
Why do people do that? Why do they run off and tell everybody else? Because when I can tell y'all, every time I got cheated on, I didn't think I was so hurt about the cheating part, the sex part. It's like the other woman knew all my business. Why the hell she know I burnt the toast? I get off at 3 o'clock. I yelled at the kids. Nigga, when you cheating, you spend your time with her. Don't bring me up. Why y'all talking about me? Why y'all talking about what's going on in the house? They used to burn a hole in my anus, an additional hole. Like, why do y'all, like we said
I just
earlier, you
yes, I just got
baby,
to telling
am
you.
I the side piece of coochie or the marriage counselor, baby? You gotta pick a
You the
strong
you the
between.
you the marriage counselor, boo. They ain't leaving them wives. They communicating with you. They want some strange. That's all. And listen, let me tell you something. I think I said this last week. It is what it is. Keep it a buck. If you want, if you wanna say that, so the person can shut you down or lift you up. Period. I mean, that's how it is. But people get into these relationships, these fake relationships. Oh, if I do this, I do that. Let me tell you something. Right now,
Tell me
I ain't got
something,
time.
Auntie. Tell me something, Auntie.
I
But
ain't, I,
Auntie tell you something, I be like,
I'm just saying, I ain't got time today. Let's keep it above. Whatever it is, put the cards on the table. And if you want to play the hand, play it. If you don't,
uh-oh,
throw it in.
she unzipping the shirt. Uh-oh.
I'm getting a little hot.
Like, look at
So let's hit this. Let's, let's hit this last one. We got about 8 minutes left in the show. Let's hit
Okay.
this last one that says, "What's wrong?" I can't read my own damn handwriting.
Mm.
what I'll help you out.
Go
What's
ahead, help me
wrong?
out. Help me out, Nicole.
What's wrong with dating men that got multiple children?
There you
Like
go.
or women. What's wrong with dating anybody that got more than 3 children? Like, what do y'all automatically think about a person when you realize they got more than 3 children? I'll go first. Okay.
Okay, you go first. It's your topic. You go first.
First of all, if it's a man and he got all them kids, I'll be like, that thing is thinging, okay? If it's a woman
Mm.
and she got a lot of kids, that thing is thinging. Now, at my age, in my 40s, if they got a lot of kids and they're grown, that just let me know they made some unsavory decisions back in the day. So if I'm in my 40s and the majority of his kids is in their 20s, 18, that's cool. But when I'm dating you and you 52 and you got a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old and they got different mamas, what you been doing old school, that's a bit much. That's it. That's all. I just had to say that because the people be watching. They
Hey,
listening.
hey, I've got some 55-year-old classmates with newborns.
But are they in a relationship? We're not
Uh,
talking about people that's in a relationship that's making a baby like they together. We're talking about these mysterious people that keep having gender reveals, but they ain't revealed who the other parent is. We're talking about those type of situations where they didn't hooked up, and we didn't even know you were sexually active, but now we getting invited to your baby shower. Cause let us tell it,
Listen,
you was abstinent. Say because
listen, listen. I remember back in the day, men did not want to date women with children, right?
yeah.
If they had children, they did not want to date you. That's me. If your kid's under 16, I, don't call me. I don't want to deal with no children. I ain't combing no hair. I ain't picking nobody up from school other than my nieces and my nephews. I don't want to be responsible. I don't.
can I tell y'all something?
All I want to do is date you.
Can I tell y'all something? I'm not going to say this person's name because he's actually married now. But I have a tendency. I love kids. I love children. I love other people's children. But do y'all know I dated this dude? He had 7 kids, and by the time I learned all them doggone kids' names and their birthday, he broke up with me.
I mean, and I'm not. Let me retract some. Let me retract
That hurt
some.
my feelings.
Your
After
ass
after
crazy, man.
after you didn't learn, see, you didn't got attached.
I
Now
tried
you
to be,
emotionally.
I tried to be stepmama. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little Jaquan, little Ray
Your
Ray,
ass is
Talisha,
stupid.
Uh-uh.
two of them
Uh-uh.
was the same age, baby.
Well, listen, let me say this. I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna date a man. It's not my preference. If your
Yeah.
kid, they have to be a certain age, and it's there's some variables in there. Because I don't listen. I don't want to take in no children. I don't. But if you got some kids, and depending on what we got going on, what the situation is, so I ain't gonna say I totally won't, but they need to be a certain age. Because listen, my son is 38, self sufficient. I just look like this.
Come on, Auntie, you better. Well, listen, for those that are viewing, I love kids. Your kid can
Yeah.
have a kid. Long as you take care of them, they don't got nothing to do with me. You can have as many as you want, long as they taken care of. Cause I don't got time for nobody pulling up on us. Daddy, you over here taking care of tough cat and her
Right,
kids. You ain't did nothing for us. The hell
right.
you?
Mm.
Period.
So let's talk
Mm.
about this last thing that Randy just said, because that's interesting. She made an interesting comment on here. It said truth brings less drama.
What?
The truth brings less drama.
Absolutely, all the time.
That's why I hate that statement talking about the truth hurt. The truth ain't never hurt me. The damn lies did. Tell me the truth.
I want to know the truth. The
So y'all
truth.
let's do
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna write that down because it's 9:57 right now. I'm gonna write that down. Truth brings less drama, and we're gonna talk. I want y'all to really think about that till next Tuesday night, and we're gonna discuss that. Does the truth really bring less drama? Now, the
Yes.
truth might, in the end, save you, because if you're honest, you don't have to remember the lie. But does the truth really bring less drama?
Right.
So
In the
let's.
long run, I think so, but we'll talk about it next week.
So
I
anything y'all
think
want to say? Anything y'all want to say on the way out the door?
I just want to let the viewers know that I can't see the comments while the show is going on, so I will go back and listen and respond to as many comments as I can. Because somebody was trying to come for me the last podcast. I was like,
Huh.
hold on, wait a minute,
Uh,
let me get you right on together.
yeah.
Who's coming for you?
I can't even remember, but I responded. It wasn't nothing bad though.
Was
But
it a male
you
or a
know,
female?
it was a male. It was a male. We
Mm.
LOL and laughed about it, but I know some people be wanting to know certain things or commenting at a certain point, and it's like we can't see the comments. So I will take my time and re-listen to the show tonight and respond back to the people.
I'm gonna tag both of y'all in it. Nicole, you single?
Somebody asked it. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm single if my man ain't watching.
Oh, Nicole, baby, that's the next. Look, that's the next subject right there. I'm single if my man ain't watching.
If it's
Sonya, you
homeboys out here,
single?
I'm in love.
I,
I love him.
I am.
Sonya say she's single.
Listen,
I am.
if
I
if
am.
if my married man watching, baby, it's just me and you. It's just
But,
us.
but if he not watching, who is it? Who you with?
All of them. I talk to them and they, and them and they are the same people.
Them
Yeah.
and they, and
Listen,
y'all become
listen.
we.
No,
We and us.
this is a real topic. When you finally get in a relationship with somebody that you're not ashamed to acknowledge that you're in a relationship with them, because it's a difference
What?
between.
Ashamed?
Listen, because it's a difference between being private. Because some people be like, I don't do social media. I don't like people in my business. Nah, you don't want to let everybody know you talking to me because you talking to me and you talking to her and you talking to her too. And the minute I post a picture of us together, kaboom.
That's how they do. It's women that do that too. I don't do social media.
Baby, look,
Well,
I'm, I'm
listen.
going to follow your mama, your cousin, friend of friends.
We gotta get. Hey, we gotta get on the right page.
Right.
Okay. It's time. But see, y'all, what you 40?
I'll
Tough
be
cat?
40. I'll be 44 on May 19th. My birthday
Young.
coming up.
She's just a
Kevin,
baby.
me,
She's just a baby.
she a baby.
Y'all
Me,
need to help me get married. That way I can.
baby,
My
ain't
podcast
nobody.
can be.
We can't help you with that mentality you just had. If my man listening, I'm
I was
single. You have
joking.
to change your ways.
I was joking. That was a
Oh,
joke
okay,
joke.
okay, okay.
I'm faithful
I'm
and
just
I'm
saying.
loyal.
Okay.
Okay, auntie.
Hey, look, before we go, let me give the information again about Scotty Loring, about Scotty
Yes.
Loring's funeral. I'm gonna tag the flyers I have on my page, and I'll tag both of these ladies as well. But they are having a repast that's gonna be on Friday the 10th. Friday the 10th, the repast is gonna be at Crestmont Park. Rest in peace to my man Scotty Loring, to his family. We'll keep you guys up in prayer. The repast is going to be at 5200 Selinsky And all the information about the
What
times
happened?
for the funeral and the repast will be on the flyers that I post immediately after the show goes off. Also, my man Cedric Davenport is having a cleat drive. Bring them cleats, good, new, old,
Uh,
used, whatever. Hey, he'll take them,
Kevin,
bring them
text
to
me the
his shop
address.
at 6512 Belport. That's Deports. Bring them to his shop. He's taking them starting May the 6th, which was, I want to say, Monday, all the way to June 29th. So he'll be accepting cleats for the next 2 months, basically, this month and the month of June. So bring him some slightly used or brand new cleats if you just want to donate to him. It's for the kids, underprivileged kids who probably can't afford to buy them themselves. Ladies, thank y'all again for y'all time. On behalf of what he said with Kevin Walker, that's my girl Tough Cat. That's the auntie, Sonia
Yes,
Washington over
yes,
there to my
yes,
right.
yes, 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 yes.
Thank y'all for watching. Peace.
Peace.